Hey guys, so the scientist in me wants to learn more about elevator gap seals. The theory behind it is that if you close this gap here, the air flows to the elevator and it gives you better authority at lower speeds. So let's find out if this is true for the Kitfox. So because we cannot see the air flowing through the horizontal stabilizer, we have to use these little strings here, and we're going to stick them temporarily to be able to see the airflow. So as the wind goes by, they basically become lined with the fuselage, and we can see them moving. And for the seal, we're just going to use masking tape for now. We can remove easily if we need to. But the idea is to be able to put the strings on it, which they're called tufts, and we're gonna go for a flight, and we're gonna see on the back here of the elevator on the top and on the bottom to see if we have a good flow of air. And when we are with a higher angle of attack, the little strings on the back end here, they should see less airflow, and they become to curl a little bit. When we put the tape, we should see the opposite. We should see more airflow. Instead of the air going through the hole, the air flows through the back of the stabilizer, and with a higher angle of attack, I should have more surface control and more authority on my elevator. So we should be able to see that on the top and on the bottom. So technically speaking, when we have the tape on it, we should see less curl on the very end here of the stabilizer. So all we need to do is cut hundreds of these, stick them, and go for a flight. We're gonna do without the tape, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna put the tape on, and we're gonna go for a flight and see if we notice any difference. All right, I'm gonna level lap at 2,500 feet here. As anticipated, I don't believe there's going to be any change because there's nothing there. There's only the little strings to show the airflow.
So you'll be number 2 for the park.
Switch that so we don't get too much noise. I'm going to point towards the sun here, and I'm going to do a power off stall and then a power on. And that should be it. And we can come back and put the gap seals. Alright, so first notch your flaps. So if I can remember correctly, I stalled on the 40 something range, okay? Okay, power completely off. Trim completely aft. 47, 46, 43, 43, 42, 41, 40. Okay, so 40 is the stall. Let's do one more. Alright. 43, 42, 41, 40. 40 is the stall. There is no way you can go below that. Alright, now let's put some power. Okay, 38. All right. Let's do one more with power.
40 now. Yeah, 39. It's no lower than that, even with power. Alright, 40. 40 is the number. So, will the gap seals reduce your stall speed or give you a little bit more elevator authority with lower speeds? We'll see.
Alright, so the gap seal or the masking tape is installed on the top, and it's also installed right here on the bottom. I have absolutely no idea if it's gonna hold, so we have them on both sides, and top and on the bottom as well. So now let's see how much difference we get. We were not expecting a lot of change before, because there's basically no change, just the little tuft so we can actually see the airflow. Now that's the interesting part. Let's go fly again.
This time around I do want to record a takeoff because we have implemented a change, and I want to see if there's anything that I can feel differently on the takeoff. I don't expect to feel anything different, but I believe that everything should be okay. But I just want to get kind of the reactions now at this time. Alright, I'm pretty excited about this. I have the GoPro going here on my iPad, and so I can see a little bit. The resolution is not perfect, but I can see live.
Kitfox 1 kilo kilo strap, departure approved, runway 32 right, clear for takeoff.
3 right, clear for takeoff, 1 kilo kilo, thanks. Alright, everything feels normal. Everything feels normal, no difference. Flaps up. Yeah, everything feels the same. Okay. Springs are still there. So we're gonna do the same thing. Just do a couple of stalls. Power on and power off. Just see the difference. And going to narrate the airspeed, same as before. 2400 feet, I'm going to turn towards the sun here. Alright, so this is going to be flaps full. Okay, here's the first notch. Here's the second notch. I'm going to trim completely aft. Power comes out. I'm completely trimmed out. I cannot see the camera because of the sun. I'm at 47, 45, 43.
So for one tango out to make a left 360 for spacing.
40, 40.
Right, left 360, one tango delta.
40. Exactly 40. Alright, let's do one more.
Bonanza 90 Romeo, runway 32 right, clear the lane.
Clear the line on 32 right, Bonanza 90 Romeo. That's it. Alright, so 40 is the minimum. Now we're gonna put power in. I'm already 39. Yeah, 39. With power in, I get 1 more degree. So 40 is the lowest. I couldn't see here anything, but let's go back to the hangar and look at the video.
Alright, so this is the day after. I spent quite a bit of time looking at the data, looking at the videos, comparing them side by side, even taking a screenshot right prior to the stall just to see if we could see a little bit more of a flow when the gap seals are installed. But the reality is I couldn't see the difference, I couldn't notice the difference, I couldn't feel any difference.
Okay, completely power completely off, trim completely aft, 47, 46, 43, 43, 42, 41, 40. Okay, so 40 is the stall.
And this exercise was not to compare stall speeds. However, by looking at the stall speeds, it does not look like there was not a major difference.
All right, now let's put some power. Okay, 38. Yeah, 39. It's no lower than that, even with power.
So I'm not sure if I have done something wrong, or if the gap seals are not properly installed, or if the tufts are not properly installed. I have done quite a bit of research online to see how they're properly positioned and the length of it, and I kind of try to respect those sort of rules. And at the end of the day, it's all about how it feels and the numbers. So I didn't feel any difference. It didn't feel it stalls inch lower. Even when I came back here, landing, I did a couple of touch and goes. It's not on video, but I did a couple of touch and goes just to see if it could come a little bit slower on the flare, even below the 40. But I just, you know, it just couldn't do it. So the trim is completely aft. There is nothing for me to be able to get a little bit more bite at lower speeds. So for whatever it's worth it, for my particular Kitfox, I don't know if that applies to all the Kitfoxes, the gap seals, they didn't do much for me. And if I did something wrong, please let me know, put the comments below. And if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe. And hopefully I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.